Hey, it's Jay, and I'm here in the laundry room, and I'll be honest with you, I really don't feel like doing this project today. Our dryer stopped working, and we have about 15 loads of laundry that are backing up in our house right now. So I'm gonna take this apart, we're gonna troubleshoot and try to see if we can figure it out. I'll take you through my journey, and if I'm able to fix it, then hopefully I can help somebody else with the same issue. All right, here we go. All right, let me show you what we're facing here. So I'm gonna press the power on, take the Eco Dry off. I'm just on a normal load setting and I press start. And you hear a click and you hear nothing else. You can try other settings. Oops. Try heavy duty. It's the same thing. You just hear a click. So something's not engaging the motor, and that's an issue. All right, let's unplug this. This is just a disclaimer, but I am not a dryer repair person by any means. I have no experience other than I'm pretty good with mechanical things. And so also forgive my terminology because I really don't know all the terms that are used in a dryer. So the first thing I'm gonna do is go to the circuit board and just check and make sure all of our connections are made properly. So in order to do that, what I have to do is go back here and I have to remove 2 screws in the back, 1, 2. So these green wires here are the wires that lead up to the panel and give power to the panel here. Oh, 1 more screw. All right, you can see the circuit board here. I mean, it looks like connections are pretty good. In order to see if there might be a burnout, I'd have to get my volt detector, but let's keep troubleshooting before we have to do that. I bet if we look down in these holes here, we can actually see the drum of the dryer. So the next thing I would do is check the dryer belt. If the belt that spins the dryer is off the track or broken, then the panel won't allow the motor to start. All right, so I'm sticking a flashlight down this hole. And let's see if we can look in here. All right, see there, that's actually the track where the belt usually is. And look, the belt's next to it. It looks like the belt twists right there. Since this looks like a belt issue, I'm gonna put all the electronics back for now, and we'll take them apart later if we need to. I'm hoping that we don't have to take the entire dryer apart to replace the belt, which is what you have to do if the belt completely breaks. There's an access point where the dryer vent is, and you can unscrew it in the back. We'll get there in a second. But I'm gonna look, it's where the belt attaches to the motor, and I'm hoping that it just slipped off and I can just slip it back on and get the whole thing fixed. We'll see. I'm gonna see if I can access everything inside by just taking this screw off here and taking this pipe out. We'll see how that goes. Well, that's not good. I can't even see in there yet, and can already tell that that's not good. Look at this. There it is, there's the belt. Definitely not on track, but it does feel like it's fully intact, which is good. It's not broken. That's a very positive thing. We're gonna get some water in here. Okay, now I'm gonna take the GoPro and we're gonna look inside, but I'm just taking a closer look at this. I mean, this plastic looks completely melted, and at first I thought this might be glue, but no, it's melted plastic. I'm guessing that this is the part that broke, and then just the belt came off, and we're gonna have to replace this part. Okay, so see how the belt is down and loose? It's not on the track. The motor's over here. That's where the pulley used to be. This mechanism here moves up and down, and this spring is normally hooked in here on this arm, like so, and then there's quite a bit of tension. You can see there's metal piece left behind, but the pulley itself is completely melted away. used to be part of the pulley. I just looked it up. This is called a Samsung dryer idler wheel, and it's supposed to look like that. It looks like this instead. This piece right here just melted right out and used to be in here, like so. Doesn't even fit in anymore.
2 days later.
It's 2 days later. Good old Amazon Prime came through. I was able to order the part for $11. The other day I told you we had 15 loads backed up. Now it's like 17 probably, so we need to do this immediately. So to light up the area, I have this little lantern that we take backpacking and camping. It's really nice. You just extend it out, the light comes on. You can actually stick it to something magnetic and it hangs in place. So I'm gonna get this inside here, and it just happens to fit through this hole, which is really awesome. I just want to point out that I cannot see in there because when my arm is in there, it covers the entire hole. So right here, I have my phone, which has my GoPro feed. So I'm actually watching on the camera inside the dryer while I try to screw this in. And there's just a little bit of a lag, so the reactions I do to the video actually mess me up in real time. In order to get the belt on, what I'm going to do, I'm going to loop the belt around this pulley here, and with my thumb, I'm just going to grab the wire, and I'm going to grab this white pulley here, and I'm going to see if I can just going to work the pulley around it. And let's pull this a little bit. And there we go. The dryer is spinning. Now we get to put it all back together. Get it out. Oh, yes. There it is. I want to make sure you tighten, but not over tighten. The moment everybody's been waiting for. If this doesn't work, I'm calling a repairman. Yes! We're spinning.
Later.
Today on It's Just Science, how does a dryer work? Cold air is sucked in through a vent. A heating element heats the air and passes it into the drum. A thermostat regulates the temperature of the air so it doesn't get too hot. If you have it on a low heat, it's going to be approximately 120 degrees Fahrenheit. High heat will be around 160 degrees Fahrenheit. The drum spins thanks to the motor, pulleys, and the drum belt. Clothes rotate in the drum and are pulled to the top by the fins inside the drum. Once clothes reach the top of the drum, they fall due to gravity. Hot air from the heating element is blown into the drum and across the clothes that are, quote, falling. Moisture in the clothing turns from a liquid to a vapor due to the heat and airflow, as shown in this latent heat of vaporization graph. This moist air is sucked through the lint trap. The lint trap collects debris, but the warm air passes through. The warm moist air is pumped through a vent pipe and out of your house by a blower. Moisture disappears inside the drum, leaving your clothes dry. It's just science. Bye.